won 12 more in a row after that.
Oh my God, Sean.
So
why did you just tell me that? It's made it worse.
It's like 21-1 at least.
That's
in their
insane.
last 22 bind. They are unreal on this map.
Okay, well.
Double initiator along A, Dan. They're going to get the fight with Ascend. This is just going to be a bait setup. This is very... Oh, are they going to go through the TP? They're droning. They're debating on going through TP, but nothing's there, so that's changing this to a long P setup.
You see the reaction here from Ascend. We'll rotate it because they've realized, I think that, they've called it. They've realized that there's a huge stack towards B.
Look at this. They've pulled 4 players to this B site. FNS is at A all alone with this Viper util. And look at this wall. Just allows them to lurk up perfectly. CNED, walls, U-Haul, FNS with everything to do. 1 on 5 here.
And I love how they kind of secured the post-plant positions even ahead of getting the spike planted. Nice one though from EA, and it's looking great here. The Wax are swinging on through. That's precisely what they needed. Perhaps not set up in the positions, but hey, it's a pistol round. You just got to hit the headshots, and they did that pretty well.
Cemalcan ne ödül aldı?
That's the Envy that got them to this point, right? Just hitting the shots, sticking together in packs, getting the trades. It's never super tactically heavy when you watch an Envy squad, but man, I did not see that retake coming down that fast. And you can see the layers from Ascend, right? The Viper wall goes up, the plant comes down. After the plant comes down, then we drop the brim smokes. It's just layer after layer after layer. But Envy just said,
ya biraz şöyle tahmin edebiliyorum. Hani jürinin de yaşları 40 plus olduğu için gerçek Survivor izleyicileri falan oradan.
Either way, we have the aggression coming through now from Ye, looking for some players. He's going to find them.
Oh no,
oğlum.
Because those guns are very vulnerable as well. Look at the aggression
Kiles.
as response though. Up A short. Crash, he's looking to hold on to those weapons as he's going to get split on here. Can he take down both players? There come the paint shells. He's not long for this world and CNED will take him out with a headshot.
Evet, bu arada Bind da Acend'in en iyi map'iydi. Hatırlarsınız. Hatta geçen muhabbetini yaptık. Bind'da Acend kaybetmiyor. Sage'le oynuyorlar, Sova'sız oynuyorlar hatta. Garip marip dedik ama en çok win rate'i yüksek olan takım Acend. Bind'da. Tertemiz ek oldu. 10 win streakleri var. 21 maçtır kaybetmiyorlarmış.
Yeah, bone cold.
O zaman nasıl 10 win streakleri var?
What a second round from him. The
Regot 19. ayın kutlu olsun. Çok değil. Birinizden biri yalan söylüyor. Royal Club 60 aydır. Çok teşekkür ederim. Çok sağ olun. 21 artı 10.
Yeah, that's a big loss. And Envy's gonna rebuy. This is incredibly risky. Look at the buy.
They got a passive opening though from Ascend.
Oy!
Oh my God.
Oğlum Bone Cold yanıyor ha.
Murdered Ye. Bone Cold. An absolute killer so far on Bind. Oh, that's the star duelist. That's, as you said, Ye trying to get into the game, get that confidence rolling.
It's too cold for Hell, Dan. El Diablo. Can't live.
Put him on a oh, the collapse from Mod! And Envy, they were looking for something special. It's a 3 versus 3 still with a site that's open for planting.
Bak çabuk geldi, arka çabuk geldi Cinom. Cinom arkaya bak, Cinom.
Position, they're never going to expect Crashies to be right there and then. Can they find their way out of this one though? Starks are again looking to cause trouble, spinning around. It's down to Victor here in this 1v1. Killer's trying to escape.
Lan, alınan round gitti ya.
And Envy pick it up thanks to that.
Ya var ya o Şerif'le karbon attı ya.
Clean shot coming out of Marv. Takes out 2 and the spacing on the flank, right? Crashies runs up, gets that frag, and the patience on Victor. He knows not to overcommit. Don't get spotted because after Crashies falls, both of these players, they're going to have to reposition, think about things for a second. They have to clear U-Haul, clear Heaven. You know, there's a lot of things to think about and you don't expect the second flank to come through. Heads up play by Envy and great aggression across the entire map.
Fantastic. And there are a lot more win conditions that are required for Envy than there are for Ascend on this map, as we kind of stated. Confidence is certainly one of those things. And so to win a buy like this after how they lost the previous round, that is so key for Envy's chances here as we go into round 4. Again, this B long pressure continues.
Oh, they ulted the hookah exit. Is Crashy's gonna get caught then? Yes, he does.
Yalnız Boncold kaç eldir enter alıyor ha.
Huge out of Bone Cold yet again. And that's putting so much pressure. Here goes Zeke with the satchel. And he's gonna find his way right around to Ye again. And now there's not much left here. Victor, can he hold? He can't hold.
Çıktı.
Through the smoke goes Mark with the judge.
Nice.
Ready to go, but
Tamam, tertemizledik. Bravo.
With all said and done.
Güzel oyun.
FNS left. Rotating through from A against 4 players.
Bunlar nereden oynuyor? Farklı yerde gibiler.
Ascend. Responding so well.
Envy takımından Victor Covid olduğu için çadırdan oynuyorlar. Sahneden oynayamıyorlar. Victor otel odasından oynuyor, diğerleri çadır gaming. Bir alan oluşturmuşlar, oradan oynuyorlar.
It's a rough spot again for Envy. This Ascend team is just too good on buying though. The comp, it's such a comp diff.
Yes.
If I've ever seen one, right? The Brimstone on Bind, it seems like a laughable pick, right? Everyone jokes on Brimstone.
Sell me, Sean. Sell it to me.
The ability to drop smoke simultaneously is something that's unique to Brimstone, right? So entering the B site, you can get the elbow smoke and the spawn smoke simultaneously, and then you can Molotov the spawn smoke exit, which means no one can rotate into the site. So you're essentially forcing a 3-on-5, a 2-on-5, whatever you get in the B site. But once you have, you know, the ult come in from Bone Cold, it catches Crashies, exiting hookah. Jeez, the power of the Brim kit that round.
And not to mention, Brimstone has a jaw that could cut diamonds, Sean.
Yes, in case you need to do that.
For the next round, we have a hold here.
Ansa bal falan. Görüşürüz abi. Helal Cino. Aynen öyle.
Shutting Envy out as much as possible from a trade onto this position. Again, you can see how confident and drilled Ascend are in winning that hookah control.
Sanki o buzu biraz erken attı.
Boncold has worked his way up long B. 0A presence. Keelays might catch this flank from Marv. He's looking for it. Marv's had great timing though, Dan.
Keelays finds Marv. That timing blown up, unfortunately, there from Envy.
I've got your trail.
Crashy's backside again. It comes down to hitting shots. We know that Envy can do it. Sheriff, though, not going to find it. Takes the concuss so we can try to hit more shots here. Over the top goes Bone Cold to take out the rest of the backside defense.
Bone Cold çözüyor ya.
And now it's just once again FNS coming forward from a 1 versus 4. He's actually beyond the choke point. Takes down one, but again, there's too many players. And it's difficult here for Envy. And the only thing going for them right now is the ultimate advantage.
Kadir 135 3. renkli olsun. Çok teşekkürler. Çok sağ ol.
Ascend, they're incredibly good on the attack side of this. They're good on both sides, but their attack side is actually their stronger half on this map. Unlike most teams, I mean, there's not much to find that's bad about Ascend on this map, I'll say that, but their attack half is phenomenal. And they have so many different ways to win the rounds that I think once the halves switch, I actually think Envy stands a better chance.
We'll have to see if that comes to fruition. We've got the focus on showers. We've got the Hunter's Fury from Crashies to kind of blow it up. Unfortunately, perhaps a little bit too early on that one, and doesn't find anything.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of an anti.
Zaten 25 armor'ı vardı elemanın 8'e düştü amına koyayım.
Exactly where Stark so typically has the Trailblazer go clear out showers, but he gets nothing. And this fight, Dan, this could end the round. Ye has to hit this.
It's going to be a flick. And the crosshairs making its way there. But so fast.
Yalnız dikkat ettiniz bilmiyorum ama Acend karşı takımı okuyor şu an ya.
And we have the showers presence now for Ascend.
Yeah, the Sage being here kind of indicates there might be a wall plant coming down. You see the Brim working his way over, getting in range for those smokes to come down. When those smokes go down, the execute will likely happen shortly thereafter.
Crashies will retreat back to U-Haul. Break and play off of his teammate as well, Marv. Cosmic Divide's available for Marv, so the question is though, never mind. Bone Cold comes back again with the most savage headshots.
Tamam, hamamı biliyorlar. Lambayı biliyorlar mı? Eyvah. Tamam, lambayı da biliyorlar artık. Bir tek Heaven'ı bilmiyorlar. Güzel. Kim kaldı? Lamba kaldı. Lambayı biliyorsunuz. Alo. Ateş etti adam.
Playing the clock, Bone Cold and Zeke. And Crashies finds another, but yeah, just as you said, the Molly.
Tamam aldılar eli ya, onu çözemezsin ki abi.
And Crashies taps it, walks through, and Bone Cold has played it perfectly. Is there any time for this one? I don't think there is time for this. Crashies will try to stick it all the way.
Bonne 13. ayın kutlu olsun, çok teşekkürler canım.
Crashies goes down, and it's another round for Ascend.
It's just another tool comes out the toolbox, Dan. This time it's the Brim Molly on the spike. I'm sure we're going to get the Viper Molly inside the Poison Orb at some point this half. It's filthy. I promise you guys, we're going to see a lot more stuff like that coming out of this end. That's why Envy needs to play aggressive.
O Molotov atıldığında belliydi kazandıkları. Oh, 4 ulti var şimdi bir de. On Cold ulti, Kiles ulti, Zeke ulti. İmkanı yok ki. Her türlü aldılar bu roundu.
The more likely Ascend is to win those rounds. So Envy is trying to win rounds quickly.
We have a timeout here from Envy, Sean. One of the issues is we have a lot of ults online for Ascend. Again, 4 ults online, including the orbital strike out of the Brimstone. And we already saw the application, how dangerous that was in Hookah previously. Are we going to, should we expect that orbital strike to come down again in this round?
Salah'ı Chelsea'ye mi transfer olmuş?
Just because I doubt it would catch Envy yet again, and it's not really like a map control piece of utility. I'm interested to see how Bone Cold uses it, right? Because, like I said, they have so much post-plant utility. Sometimes you'll see Brims save that orbital strike for a post-plant, but there's really no need with a comp like this when you have paint shells, you have a potential showstopper coming, you have satchels, you have the Brim Molly, you have the Viper Molly. So many things that can take people off of the spike that you don't need to save the orbital strike. You could actually use it in very creative ways. They could use it to the shower exit. That's something I've seen a lot of Brims have success with.
Fenerbahçe transfer Marco Rossi Atilla Salah'ın yeni takımını duyurdu. Maç arızası Atay oluştu. Salah'ın yeni takımdan hocası Marco Rossi transferi doğruladı. Nasıl ya?
And I guess they are in an anti-eco situation. Some teams will like to invest maybe one ult here just to kind of really guarantee it, but we'll see. Ascend. Oh, okay.
Lan vermeyin lan. Oğlum Kim Ninja'yı da alacaklar. Vallahi defanssız kalacağız ya.
But FNS backs off and you can see Bone Cold's thinking about it, but it likely won't happen this round.
Envy working their way up.
Şimdi o haberi yapıyorum Ferit. İtalyan medyasında var. Haber doğru. Harbi mi? Gerçi gitsin çocuk harbiden, nasıl tutacağız ki? Premier Lig Chelsea oğlum amına koyayım. Ama harbi 20 milyondan aşağı da satmayalım. Onun yerine oyuncu oluruz lan o parayla. O parayla santrafor alırız lan chat.
And Ascend make their way now to 5 against the 2 of Envy.
And you can see what they were planning on doing with that Brim ult right there. They were definitely going to use it on the shot.
Serdar oynar ya, Serdar Aziz.
That's why Bone Cold went in that direction at the start of the round. He's just waiting for...
Yok abi 5 tane daha orta saha alırsınız.
Just overcommit a little bit.
Aynen yetmiyor.
And now we're going to go back into the B default, and this might be that hookah ult that you were talking about. And guess what? They've actually done a comp switch on this site. So now FNS is here.
Özge 13. ayın olsun. Çok teşekkürler.
He might get caught.
Oh no.
The second he shoots his boom bot, it's over.
Oh no, he's gonna get out of there though.
He's out.
And the Trailblazer also trying to get info towards Garden. I'm sure if he could concuss someone. There it comes! He's gonna do it anyway! And that's gonna allow Zeke to get in there with that showstopper. Is he gonna find it? Going straight forwards. Goodbye, FNS.
Oh, çok iyi lan.
Crippled, destroyed on B.
Oğlum atladıktan sonra sağa zıplaması çok iyiydi.
They're running. They're already looking to save these guns.
Raise movement ya. Aynı ben ya. Ben de böyle oynuyorum artık ha. Bayağı çalıştım, çözdüm.
Oh man, you talking about just
birinciyi o vurmadı biliyorum ama fark etmez. O ulti öldürecekti zaten her türlü.
I think this is why for me when I was looking at the veto and so I'm like I don't feel like it's crazy that Bind is let through and able to be picked for Ascend.
Yeah, there's so many layers, right? You can watch Bone Cold moving with his orbital strike. He's playing off of the utility that's going around the map, right?
Yeah.
He's playing off of the Boombot. He's playing off of the
Felix,
Trailblazer.
3. en kutlu olsun. Çok
multiple
teşekkürler.
spots depending on what that utility gives him as information.
Yes.
It's so flexible what you see out of Ascend, and it's so static what you see out of Envy.
Eyvah.
It's night and day.
Yeah, it's a great way to put it. You can have a lot of different stuff you've practiced as a team in
Para var ya.
try runs off the server,
6-2.
complex strats and tactics. But
Şimdi
ultimately,
ultiler yok ama işte.
every round is organic. There's push and pull. There's both teams are doing something. So you have to have that ability, like you say, to have all that foundation and then know precisely how to trigger everything in a way that actually is like a true reaction to what's going on. And they are masters on this map of doing that. We've seen that so many times where you can see an initial plan and then they adjust.
Dan, I'm going to cut you off here because Ye is going to aggress short A, and he's going to get the fight here. This is the first time we've seen this.
He needs it for Envy. Well, they give it to him to jump spotting. You can see that there is an awareness of this. Oh, there it is. Did they spot anything? There comes a Trailblazer. Yeah, he has to dash back and away. He's going to go back to the angle, though. He needs to find something. He's not going to get anything. The utility is fantastic. Can he still find a way to get value as he's being pushed all the way back here by Ascend? They have completely circumvented him, at least for now.
Jet'i oynatmıyorlar ki.
But there we go. Right before the Viper's Pit covers Bone Cold. Ye in the action. Close with the operator. Holding backside for his teammates. Another one for Ye. Oh, this guy, El Diablo coming alive. Sending them straight to hell. And we've got just Kiles left now. By pocket, nowhere to go. And guess who's coming? It's Ye.
Woo! Yay! That's the first time we've
şey
seen him come alive in this.
Yani o Viper ultiyi attıktan sonra bir de Cino'da duvar atsaydı da rahat bomba kurulsaydı, post plant oynansaydı daha iyi olmaz mıydı?
You know, the shots have been taken from him all series long. Ascend has done such a good job at using their utility. And you know, hitting the right sites great.
Ya şom ağzını. Ya arkadaşlar ben Allah ama ben konuşacağım. Benim işim bu, olayım bu ya. Alo.
Yes. This Ye is one of the best
yeter artık ya.
And I think
hurafelere inanmayın ya.
Good Ascender because we've never seen him have opportunities. When he gets them, it can look like that. And we get the opening default from Ascend towards B again.
Atsaydı duvarda şey yapmasaydı o zaman amına.
Oh no, Stark, so just as the wall drops as well.
Böyle vurur işte Ye.
Defends B long, so that's going to slow Ascend down.
Dan, and that's big because even though they have two controllers on this attack, oh, look at that, the res comes in from...
But Ye's coming back to the angle again, he wants more. Shawnee's hungry, and he's looking for... Oh, stop, so he's got a better angle. Takes down Ye. Ye knew he had to come up with something after the res.
Nice.
Oh no, FNS has to reload, and Stoxo gets his third in this round. And it's falling to pieces again here for Envy. They can't do anything against Ascend on this attack.
Bunu da vuracaklar.
Oh my goodness, Ascend. Just when you think, you know, they've been punched, they're bleeding, Envy kind of has them on the ropes. That's a flawless round. All 5 players are still alive. The Sage reses Bone Cold back into the round. Crash, he's struggling to hold onto this gun. It looks like Ascend might just let him.
And I think, you know, Ye is making the absolute correct move. He's, again, it's on against the player he was facing. It is a slightly disadvantageous angle for Ye. He will get spotted first, but you have to just hope that you get a small timing there, because if Ye allows himself to push back, he's not defending from anywhere. I mean, he's going to be defending from the site, and at that point, you can't have enough impact to help your team win the round. So he had to make that play. And that, again, just shows the awareness of Ascend. At every layer of the round, they know what to expect, because they are 21 for 1 on a bind, Sean. So I think that's the reason.
Don't question them, basically. And yeah, I was worried for them when Bone Cold died because all of the Viper utility was set up at A. I thought it would filter them to take reasonable fights. But the Sage res coming in, and the second, you know, even Ye sees that Sage res, it gives him even more confidence. Because typically you would expect a couple people holding that, but you can now account for at least 2 people along B, probably a third guarding that res, 1 person probably holding the A push, so you're gonna get a 1-on-1. It's just, Starkso banged him out.
And, you know, we get a timeout coming through here, and
güzel, aklımda bu. Tamamdır.
Highlight the bright side for a moment. If you can find a light somewhere, silver lining anywhere, it's going to be, as you said, the attacking side is by far
Ya
the
benim boğazım
most
çok
devastating
kötü.
thing that Envy could be up against. When Envy gets to go on the attack,
Evet daraldım, anlık daraldım ya
that's when
Hakan.
we're going to really see a lot
Niye
of the
böyle
work
oldu?
from Envy. The
sağ
anti-stratting,
sol.
that's when it's really going to allow them to have the advantages. If it's been good enough
Sağ sol.
to help them win a half, we're
Kan
going to
dolaşımı hızlansın.
it should help them to win and to then go on to win the map if that's on the cards here for Envy.
That's exactly right. When you're anti-stratting, it's a lot easier to do it on the attack half, right? You can control the pace, you can dictate exactly when and where you take fights. Whereas on the defensive half, you're often passive, and if you aggress, you don't know how the attacking team is going to respond to your aggression. Are they going to flood into the other side? Are they going to take the fight to your aggression? Are they going to let you push and then re-clear that? There's a lot of unknowns when you're on defense. And that's why I think Envy, they need more rounds than 3, though, Dan. This isn't enough. This is not enough to work with.
Well, 2 more are possible as we round out the end of the first half here on map 2 of this best-of-3 Ascend. With a win here, they go to the playoffs in the higher seed, and Envy will have to drop down to get one more chance to make the playoff spot. But into this round, we'll see the B long aggression coming through from Envy, but there's nobody home.
Oh, they're sending it through the shower, and they are by shower, Dan. They're going through with this flash.
Oh no, FNS has been spotted. There goes the flash though. Here comes Ye once again. And he's now stuck in the TP. He's got to fight his way out of this one. Another one. Do you dare challenge Ye? Bladestorm out. There's the updraft.
Nice.
Oh, Cned picks him from the sky.
Nice oğlum
and
Cino.
another for Cned. And now Envy with very little
Maç biter.
left, but it might be enough. Marved in a 1 versus 2. And a
Halı
minute
saha
on the
yayını
clock.
olur mu? Valla halı sahaları da yapmıyoruz ne zamandır ya. Bir halı saha kadrosunu tekrar toplamam lazım.
I don't blame them. Asher with these global abilities, very hard to pinpoint.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, and that's the spike, Dan. We're now in a one-on-one.
Composure from
Peki
Marv.
Lakers stüdyosu güzelmiş. Amerika'dan aldım abi, TR'den
Speaking
değil.
of time, there's a lot on the clock here as Cned walks into the angle. Oh, the timing! No, Cned! Oh, the quad kill from Cned to end
Last
Marv's
round in
life.
the half.
Planet ya
An
20. ayın kutlu olsun.
absolute
Çok teşekkürler. Çok sağ ol.
monster.
Görmedim vuruşu.
An absolute
Bir play alabilir
monster.
miyiz?
Cned on this Sage roll on Bind. Showing he doesn't need the op. He doesn't need to have a jet. He's just cracking people with this Vandal. What a shot.
Yeah, that's just fantastic. And just, again, another backbreaking moment.
I don't even know if Envy has a
Ah
back
be
anymore.
abi. Sino'nun eli böyle kalmış.
Neck to torso.
Well, another B long play coming through.
They're going to fight this, Dan. Oh, they really want that orb from FNS, and they got it. You see the pit in front
Kimin
of
ultisi var?
both
Bonkold'un
Octagon
ultisi
and
var.
Hookah. It's giving Ascend a lot of control, though. They can go right up to the Octagon. They can get in Hookah if they wanted to.
Lan şu elde alsalar çok tatlı olur ya.
They just destroyed the Trailblazer from Victor.
Telefon kılıfımı direkt
Or
Apple'dan
was
mı
it
aldım?
Zeke?
I didn't see.
Telefon kılıfım yok abi.
Okay, well, either way, Zeke would have destroyed it before it would get any closer, and we can see Ascend rallying towards this short B hookah position. Oh, as I say that, they're going to fall back here, Sean.
Yeah, Keyless is trying to put some pressure on the A site with the wall and the orb.
Ya ne alakası var? Ne alakası var?
Having his
Chat.
advanced position in showers, he's telling all four
Ne
of his
alakası
teammates,
var abi?
stay
Ne
B.
izleyin?
There's
13
no
Pro
way
abi
they
bu.
come A without any
Max
shower
bile değil.
control. He thought, Dan.
Alacağım kılıf alacağım.
Thought wrong, and there goes the
Alacağım
overstrike
kılıf.
just in case there's anybody on triple. There isn't. You got the stack towards that B side, but it's a nice catch from Crashies. Oh,
Ay
he's done a
amına
lot of
koydu
damage.
takımın var ya.
He hit 4 of them.
Can they finish it off though?
Ha vuramadı.
Oh, the head showing for Ye, but he can't chop it off this time. And Spike goes down. It's a matter of buying time. We've got 2 snake bites available.
CNET's reflanking the showers right now.
Again, if they can hold on for long.
Oha,
Oh, Zeke
o nasıl
finds
bir
a
açı
gap.
amına
Ye
koyayım?
goes down. Oh my
Yeah.
god, another from Zeke. He is really causing problems again. 2 snake bites available. The lineups are coming through. Crashies goes for the defuse. He's going to get forced off of that one. Gets it halfway.
Oluyor lan.
Here goes FNS. There's a defense there, though, coming through. Bone Cold holds it down once again. No time here for Crashies. An impossible
Nice.
scenario again.
9-3.
Courtesy of Ascend. A 9-3 half from Ascend. Their attacking side of Bind. Maybe it's the best in the world, Sean, because I don't know when I've last seen something that incredible.
I don't know what would even beat that, Dan. They showed us everything. They showed us rushes. They showed us TP usage. They showed us fakes. They showed us executes. They showed us post plants with both both of the controllers using
Oğlum
their
ben bunu
mollies.
Amerika'dan aldım.
I have no idea how to
iPhone
counter
13
that.
Pro'yu Amerika'dan aldım.
Clearly
Kaç dolar
Envy
aldım
didn't
söylüyorum.
either. Hopefully they have a plan going into their defensive or their
1200
attack
dolar
half.
aldım.
That's what we're looking to see going to that
Dolar,
second half. But now it's time for us to take a quick
11'de
break as we throw
ben
it back to the
aldığımda.
desk.
Thank you very much, gents. We saw what Ascend could do with an 8-4 first half. Now they've
56
done
GB.
themselves one better. 9-3 from that attacking half on Bind. It's looking ugly.
They're just so well coordinated on this map. I mean, you can see, even though Envy did get the pistol round, they were able to rotate fast enough to cover that A attack that Ascend really likes to do. The
Kaç
rest of
para
the
şu
time, they're
an?
just great combo plays. I mean,
Bu
you see how
telefon
well they stack
13
their
Pro
utility, whether it
256
be
GB.
executes, like Sean was saying, post plan,
BR'de.
everything was so good for Ascend.
This is just par for the course from what we've seen from Ascend on this map, especially their attacking side. Every time they start on attack from the last 23 games, the average
30
rounds
kam,
they finish the
anın
half with is
22,5.
8.5, 8-4, 9-3
İyi,
halves. This is,
iyi
and
kar.
it's not like they're just breezing through upper qualified
İyi
teams in
kar.
Europe. That's Gambit, that's some of the other teams in the region, including the likes of Team Liquid. This is the best bind team in the world, Ascend. Their defense is a little bit weaker, and this Envy just need to put something together here.
Bone cold on Brimstone.
Ve de çık
I
verip
think
kaçırma
that's it, right?
TF'yi.
That's, you talk about comp differential and how that alone already puts them in an advantageous position, but then you've got a guy playing Brimstone who also manages to top frag on your team. That orbital strike,
Eskilerin ne yapıyorsun
usage of
peki?
the ultimates,
Aile
smokes
arasında
coming
dolaşıyor ya
down,
eskiler.
it's just perfection.
Genelde bir
Yeah,
circle'ımız
everything
var.
is so well coordinated. It's like
Ben
watching
eski
synchronized
telefonu
swimming or
abime
something.
veriyorum.
I mean, it's just
Abim
really, really nice
enişteme
to
veriyor.
watch them. The orbital strike, the first one he gets, right?
Bazen anneme
he uses
gidiyor.
it to
Böyle
clear
dolanıyor
out
yani.
elbow. So that means either Victor has to go into elbow or back towards sight. Victor goes back towards sight. Then they have the rocket ready from Zeke to follow up on that. He blast packs in, gets some damage with it, even though he didn't get the kill, and then he picks off Victor as well. I mean, it's just so awesome to watch them work this map.
Özge ev 4.
Envy
ayın
has
kutlu
their
olsun.
backs
Çok
against the
teşekkürler.
wall. Ascend is sitting pretty as we head back to our casters to dive into the second half.
Welcome back here
Kaydını
to
yok da yaptırmadım daha,
map
yaptırmam
2
lazım.
between Envy and
Ertuğ
Ascend,
Şutuna
and
25. ayın
indeed
kutlu
it is a
olsun. Çok
desperate
teşekkürler.
scenario
Çok sağ
for
ol.
Envy.
Casper Lesko 14 aydır. The Bo 17 aydır. Planet 20 aydır. Marda Baba 16 aydır. Çok teşekkürler. Hoş geldiniz.
Well, it looks like, FNS is going to set up his Viper utility. This is the tried and true. And the two initiators are going to fight for shower control. They're going to be met with Keyless. So maybe we're going to see, nice Viper molly and shower. There's the recon to clear it out.
Zam gelecek çabuk yap. Harbi mi diyorsun? Evet ya onu ben yaptırayım. Matilda 8. ayın kutlu olsun. Çok teşekkür. Keşke dayım olsaydı.
See Envy very cautious of any early plays.
Yaptırırım. E-Devlet'ten yapılıyordu galiba kayıt.
Which is the correct read, Dan. There's three
Tamam,
players from
yapayım ya,
Ascend
aynen.
stacked on B, but the double
İbrahim,
octagon setup
10 lira,
kind of tells
çok
me this
tatlısın.
could be a quick TP play. These guys
Teşekkür
are
ederim
right
İbrahim.
on the heels of the Envy hit.
Böyle erkek isimlerinden böyle şeyler geliyor ya.
Fortunately for Envy, the spike is with the short push. So would
Ne olurdu
evade
Gizem olsaydı veya Ayşe
or
olsaydı,
rather the
Fatma
shower TP push.
İbrahim
Go
amına
back
koyayım.
through spawn, it looks like on the rotation. Here comes Envy. Zeke, oh no, takes one down with the paint shells.
Helal lan
And
Zeke.
winning another battle, and you some
Aha.
good damage here from Ascend.
4 ve
Only
2.
2 left now, and the
Chill,
spike
chill,
is yet
chill.
to be planted. Good frag as they recover this U-Haul position. Maybe try to take it to the TP.
11
They've
can.
got to get out of this position, and they manage to make it through the TP. They're going to get a plant, but do they get time to get a post-plant position? Marv has 11 health.
Not much utility. Crash. He's the recon is
3.8K mı olacak kayıt parası 1
12
Ocak'ta?
seconds till that comes online.
Şu an
and
2.5K
he's been spotted.
yaptır
So
bence.
One has TP'd and one spawn at least.
Tamam.
But can they account for CNET?
Teşekkür ederim Yozgat
Crash
salon
has to do
erkeği.
so much here. He's got all the health here for the team. He's got to win these battles. A double peak comes through. Marv 11
Fatma
health.
10
and
lira.
a
Çok
ghost.
tatlısın. Çok teşekkür ederim Fatma.
Deploy time has to win the fights, has to hit the headshots. He can't wait around. Bone
Albert,
on
çok
the
teşekkür
defuse.
ederim.
CNED wins the battle. And that's the opening, or rather the
Tamam
second
E-Devlet'ten
pistol
yaparım.
for Ascend.
It's looking
Tabii.
weak.
Tabii,
It's
Fatma
not
geldi.
looking likely here for Envy. Backs against the wall. I said it could be easier for Envy on their attack half. I would say I don't even really think of Envy as an attack team. It's just easier for any team playing against this end. It's just... I would say Envy's strengths are very skilled.
Oğlum Eli Ascend
so
aldı değil mi
can
lan?
they get these fights? it's going to be hard to find them.
Fatma bunun
It's gonna be
şarjörü
very
var da
hard to
ya.
find the fights against this Ascend team because their utility usage is so good. Does Envy have the patience to wait that out? Or do they have the speed to beat it?
Aa Force geldi. Force
The
geldi.
middle game is it winning this?
They're force
Force
buying.
geldi.
Yeah, Sean, they got the spike down, so it's a fairly good look in terms of what they have cobbled together. But we've got already.
Çok güzel push. Çok güzel push. Çok güzel push.
Envy may expect this, but can they deal with it? Don't want to get pinched. That's what's about to happen here. They turn the corner. Oh no!
Çok iyi be. Çok iyi
Victor
timing
has to
yedi.
take down the Trailblazer to keep his teammate alive, and he gets taken down instead. FNS going into
Ama
the
yapma.
poison orb, and he is going to deliver. Envy.
Abi satış ama ya.
Are finding the frags here. Cned though wants to make quick work of them, but it's down to Bone Cold.
3 kişi bir adamı vuramadılar ya.
Good stuff here from Envy. They needed to win fights, and this is exactly what they've managed to do in this round. Bone Cold though will get a freebie perhaps.
Vurdu mu lan?
It's the back of Ye.
Vurdu
1
amına
versus 2
koyayım.
here for Bone Cold. 49 HP. Ye tagged him before he went down. There we go. Crashies finds it around triple, and Envy fight back here with the force buy.
Yeah, and I believe Ascend will have to eco after this. So very bold strategy from Ascend to be on the instant flank like that. I believe they're
Geldin
aware
Yinsu.
of
Yinsu welcome.
calling
Welcome.
these first buys so
Helal.
much at this tournament, right? You can't
No, helal.
treat it like you treat most teams on the second round where it's a freebie. Now, you have to actually be active and be ready to help all of your teammates, which means that you have to make a risk. You have to push the B side and be right behind them. And unlucky for them, FNS just came up so big inside of his poison orb.
Yes. Showers control here for Ascend. Crashies.
Böyle.
Gonna hear the orb. Does he have a sense there's another player here? Oh no,
It's a
the
bait
bait.
setup.
Oh, the bait. Oh no, Crashies. That's one
That's
man
so
down.
smart.
Zeke able to get away.
And
Keeps
the
the pressure
wall,
alive.
too, lets him get away from victory. Gets this clean. Oh my, that is theft.
Daylight robbery here from Ascend. There's no police around. They're gonna get away with
Ben
it.
Champions setini çok beğenmedim ya. Daha güzel beklerdim. Sonuçta Champions seti abi.
Always be spotted though. But Marv gets the open
Vandal
towards the
falan
side,
kötü
so it may
oğlum.
not matter. Starkso, just a classic here from Garden. The flash though could make a difference as he tries to find a frag, but Ye able to protect his teammate. Uh-oh, it's him again.
Oh my.
Bone Cold coming back again with the Sheriff.
Bone Cold Şerif de yok ediyor
Ripping
ya.
the face off of his fellow controller.
And it looks like they're locked out here, Ascend. Not much for them to do now. Envy, they've managed to circumvent what is honestly a very dangerous Ascend in any round.
Let alone being at a disadvantage of a player. Much needed 5th round for Envy here, going to come through.
But they're actually going for damage here.
Yeah.
Sean. Ascend want to make it hurt.
Emircan Gürbüz. Belki yüzünü güldüremeyiz ama çok tatlısın abi. Emircan'ım. Teşekkür ederim balım.
No,
Şaka
Chris
yapıyorum.
gets one more.
Tabii ki güldürürüz.
They're able to get the trade.
Senin bal dudaklarının tatlılığı.
Marv takes him out. Okay, so Envy pick up the round.
Vallahi sevgi maddesi. Vallahi kulağınızı yalarım.
Sean, I mean, if Envy were to win Bind, suddenly
İlk
just
alırken güzel diyordun Ferit. Evet o ilk alırken her zaman bir hype oluyor ya skinleri alırken.
But this is like Frodo's journey to Mordor, Sean.
I can't even think of a comparison as hard as beating Ascend on Bind. I mean, it's just unreal. All of this utility is just so difficult to get through. The Brim smokes lasting 20 seconds apiece, the Viper utility, the
Yapacağız Yinsu ne yapacağız?
The sky, every agent has very annoying utility on this map. And fast showers control from Envy, they have to run.
Ne olacak?
It hurts so much, it burns.
Oh, Crashy's already at 50 HP.
Seeing Victor walking through the snake bite gave me anxiety.
Snakebite slow combo. Tell how bad they wanted that. Look at this.
Volkan Keskin Timur 8. ayın kutlu olsun. Çok teşekkürler. Çok sağ ol. Abliyet sal abicim.
Envy repositioning towards B again.
Up.
Aynen o ayın hediyecileri olarak yaptım ya hediyeleri. Total all time değil de aylık olarak yaptım.
He's gonna stay alive, he's gonna heal up.
Dan, Envy is actively working both sites. This is how they're dealing with the utility. They have 2 players on short A while 3 players work up long B. very atypical style right now, but this is how you have to deal with all the utility.
Oğlum Yinsu biliyor mu ne yapacağızı? Yinsu. Do you know ne yapacağız mi?
As you said, they had that look towards A. They've got the control here. It's a big fight to win for Cned, but it's not going to be enough. The orbital strike
Nasıl biliyor ya?
It's waste. And Ye holding the flank takes out Bone Cold.
Oh, this is a great round from Envy. Here goes Stoxo, the quick flash, but good deflection from Victor. Envy, what a fantastic round. And Sean, if they can replicate that, they're gonna be good.
Oğlum Yinsu var ya bizden iyi kullanıyor ya minleri. Geçen Instagram'da Aydu ne yapacağız? Evet. Oldu Türkçe konuşalım o zaman.
Everything they did throughout that entire round, they took shower control
Geçen
early. They
şey diyor Instagram story'de Q&A yapıyor. Bana soru yapıyor işte. Biri sormuş Adana Spor niye forması giyiyorsun? It is my makara kanka diyor. Vallahi bizden daha iyi kullanıyor ya.
Everything's so well thought out. How does Envy replicate that though?
That's the question, but we got a fast aggression up short A here coming through. And it's a confident look from Acend.
Abi Yinsu coming Adana chill.
Cned goes down, but that's towards short B instead, providing a possible opening here for Envy as they look to target that B site, but the rotation's coming through. Oh, Starkso's in trouble.
Yinsu'yu şöyle Adana'nın böyle sokaklarında dolaştı da aklını kaybetsin amına koyayım.
And after a round where 4 lived, Dan, another cleanish round for Envy would be massive, but one falls in Ye. So we're still in a 4-on-2 scenario.
Just a couple sheriffs. Looking for some connections, make it hurt as much as possible here. That's what Acend thinks.
Ona ne yapacağız dedi.
Angle there from Zeke. Trade is ready for Marvin. Oh, an opportunity there. Keyless picks up another one. Again, just want to make it hurt as much as possible. Charge your ults up. Keyless, will he get a peek out of this? He does. Might be able to actually get more, but no bullets.
Biliyor mu acaba Adana'da neler olacağını Yinsu?
He might force another fight. He might force him to go down with the spike. That's what he's trying to do, but I mean, they're going to do lots of damage there. 3 players dead. That's a good result for Acend, given that they lost the site.
Aleykümselam Yasin'im, hoş geldin.
Yeah, I think that's a little careless from Envy, if I'm being honest.
I will come next year.
Right there. Not only are they losing their own economy,
Volkan 14. ayın kutlu olsun, çok teşekkürler.
Providing Acend with ult orbs, which is going to make their comeback very
Yinsu, Boster, Evdiyeler, Derke ve Derke'nin 1 numaralı fanı Wtcn şırdan yiyor. O kareyi bir düşünsenize, şırdan yiyoruz ya.
How difficult this would be, and this would tarnish what is a ridiculous record of bind victories. I think you said what, 21 for 1? 21 bind victories and 1 loss. In the last 22 games of Bind played for Acend.
Merent 5. ayın kutlu olsun.
They floated Bind in the opening veto, so that's crazy. That's confidence that they did that, and they're closing in on tying up this half. But every round is painful. Every round is painfully difficult.
Yeah, it's no round seems easy for Envy, right? Whereas Acend, there's rounds where
bu çocuğun da makarası bu işte ya. Bu çocuğun da makarası bu.
Fall into place. They don't need to show all of their utility.
Tabii.
For Envy, the
ya senin de makarası bu. Kankam çok teşekkür ederim. 100 kişiye sablık hediyen için. Çok sağ ol. Eyvallah. Cansın.
It's hard for Envy.
Hoş geldiniz yeni sab olanlar. Hoş geldiniz, hoş geldiniz.
So much less to work with.
And we're back in it once again. Envy trailing 3 rounds. Acend picked up the first map.
Neler. Alo.
Ult short A here, Dan. Is he gonna push this with his ult, or is he just staying here?
Alo. Yasin.
He'll just stay. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yasin çok teşekkür ederim. 100 kişiye rast aldığın için. Toplamda 200 Yasin, cansın.
There for Zeke. Oh, actually no. Unfortunately, Cned's far away, but Zeke's gonna go over to get the heal.
Surprise Victoria 53 aydır. Hoş geldiniz efendim. Oğlum maç dönüyor bu arada. Alo. Ne yapacağız?
Control from the B players here. It's one of the first rounds we've seen that from Acend.
Sean, they may have to follow the drone through the Viper's pit. It might all have to be on this. And
it's very true, but
the showstopper's behind all of this as well.
Oh, the showstopper.
Oh, if they try to go up short and the showstopper on reaction.
The play here is that you try to tag this Viper and the shower people run out dry and they killed the pinged player. But the showstopper is here, Dan, you're right.
It's the problem. Is he? There he goes. He pulls it out. He's looking for it. He finds nothing. Yay! Takes him down around
Oğlum
triple.
bunlar havada mı vurdu lan?
Updrafting for more. Is he going to find it?
Helal
He's
Kiles.
so close, but Kiles
Raid
holds on
alındı ama.
with the trade though.
4 ve 3.
Opens up
Yasin.
U-Haul control for
Kanka.
Envy again. We talked about everything's
Kanka
painful and
yanarız.
difficult, but a 4 versus 3 advantage for Envy as they plant the spike.
Yasin çok teşekkür ederim 100 kişiye dağıttığın için. Toplamda 300 kişi. Hoş geldiniz. İntamer de 5 kişiye sablık hediye etmiş. Çok teşekkür ederim abi. Çok sağ ol. 9000 olduk lan.
This Viper's Pit kind of provides Acend the ability to kind of work together.
And he still has the wall, Dan. That's something to keep in mind here.
Bir anda eller havaya olduk harbiden ya.
How they're going to use it in the Viper's Pit? There's certainly options.
Kanka çok teşekkür ederim. Çok sağ ol.
For Envy. And Acend might just give it up.
They're saving it. They're gonna give Envy 8 because they know if they lose this round they would be forced into
Yunus'u Adana
Rico,
formasını kim yollamış Fero?
which would then
Kendi
put them
almış
on
ya.
9. So they
İnternetten
take
almış.
these 3 guns away. They're gonna reinvest again next round. But man, this game is getting close.
It's getting good.
Şimdi eyvallah
It's
Yasin.
getting good.
Eyvallah kanka.
Just the fact that like I can just see that
Teşekkür ederim Kragon.
Zeke ending the round with a showstopper
Yes.
before it gets started. That I was
Fake
just so
donetçi ne lan
afraid
salak
for Envy,
arkadaşım
but they
oğlum
managed
adam.
to actually Yay takes him down and dodges it. That just couldn't have been any more perfect.
Yusuf sen mi
It looked
yolladın lan?
over.
Ben
When
kendi
you
aldı
pointed
diye
that out
biliyordum.
to me, it looked over. But yeah, the updraft from Ye to get away from it and the shot. I mean,
Yusuf ne yapacağız ne yapacağız? Acend gonna lose. Yusuf ne yapacağız ne yapacağız ne yapacağız?
you see Keeley is actually on the judge, so he's gonna be locking down over here at A with a judge. He's playing by the showers too. Triple A setup from Acend. Sark's gonna get pushed out by this drone.
Stone Cold transfer not going to happen. FNS shutting it
The
down.
judge, Dan.
It's going to be on the wall. That's a pickup and a half that equalizes,
Onu
removes the
sikeyim.
space. that
Nefertari
FNS
84 ay
would
mı?
need for team. Marv though with the anti-lurk able to take down Z.
They are not gonna lose.
There's a
Aha.
minute to go though.
Aha aha aha. No way.
On this side though, Dan. He's gonna catch the cross on
I
C.
hope so. İntamer 5 kişiye daha sablık hediyen için çok teşekkürler kardeşim. Helal Cino.
Very dangerous indeed.
Look at Cino. Look at Cino.
We see Victor running back towards the A side, but
Look at this dude.
Crashes is in the side, Dan.
Achilles is there. Cubby deep. Does Victor even clear that position?
Okudu.
I think Crashies is communicating
Okudu,
right now
stay.
to Victor that there must be
Cino,
another
bekle.
in the site, but this
Koyayım, bekle.
reposition from CNET is
Tabii.
godlike.
Oh no! Crashies turns and CNED is going to get completely
They know
blown
B is
apart.
open, and now they know B is open because CNED was the
30 seconds
player
left.
that took out Marved.
Envy.
Spike planted.
I don't know.
Lan niye vurmadı?
They're finding something.
Ne şomazdı ben demedim Yunsu. This is Yunsu's fault.
Break Ascend.
No, this is your fault Yunsu.
The 1v2.
Your eyes is cam. Cam eyes. Cam gözlü abi.
Difficult. A player close Cubby. They're playing together, playing off contact. There goes the
No,
first
no,
peek.
no, no.
Beautiful there.
Benlik hiçbir
Envy
şey yok.
throws it down and again. These rounds. I honestly am feeling so much.
Devil
anxiety
Eyes,
watching
Devil
this
Eyes.
game.
It's actually incredible.
Ah lan
rounds
Cinet.
just
Oh
go
bro.
back and forth, and it seems like Envy is now
Oğlum,
getting,
kem
they're
gözü
getting
nasıl
the
dersin
fights
lan?
that they have yet to get in this
Devil
entire
Eyes.
series.
O şey,
It's like
nazar
they've
boncuğu Devil
miraculously
Eyes işte.
fallen right
Ne
into
yapayım?
their lap after that blown second round.
Vallahi bu kız Türk oldu ya.
This is crazy to say, but Ascend is throwing everything into this round. You see, they're investing.
Ne yapayım diyor ya.
He has a judge. Everyone's gonna buy down. Some people don't have full
Nazar,
utility on
nazar.
their team.
Yinsu, do you know nazar, nazar?
Missing a molly.
Insu, nazar.
Envy's
This
in
is
the pole
nazar.
position. How did this happen?
How did this
Wait.
happen? It's such a good point.
This is nazar, nazar.
We get the quick timeout coming from Ascend.
Your nazar, your.
Yeah, they need to regroup. They need to rally here. And
You said Acend not gonna lose. No way. And this is Nazar.
We said if they were
Nazar
going
strike.
to find success, it was
This.
going to be on that second half, and we're starting to see it. And what's crazy here is, again, the way that this
Abi.
best of three has been set up, and the way that Envy started it with their Ascent performance, everything felt depressing from their camp.
Yeah.
It felt like they were just not there. They
Nazar
weren't present.
strike.
Yay, the star, a player
Is that
can
bad?
be
No,
the
this is
player
good.
of a tournament.
Actually, this is nazar
Just nowhere,
protection.
vanished, disappeared, and we're starting to see now.
This is
breaking
nazar
through the
protection
clouds
item.
and out come Envy.
But
I mean, I'm gonna run.
You
It wasn't
should.
even only Ascend. It was the first half of this game.
Don't say,
We were wondering where they were. We thought it was over.
no
I'm
way
literally talking
or
to each other
something.
at halftime, thinking this game
Okay.
is terrible right now. But Envy has managed to, you know, make this comeback, and they look great all of a sudden.
You can't talk like this.
Just yet. Still a round
If you
deficit.
talk like this,
Showers control for
Nazar
Ascend,
strike.
as we see a short B work from Envy. The man himself.
Nazar seems like a good thing.
Hotman,
No,
Demon.
Nazar
Yeah,
bonjour
going
good
forward,
thing.
takes down
This is
Zeke,
Nazar
opens
Games.
things up towards
Nazar's
the
Gam.
east. What else is behind
Nazar's
that?
Gam.
FNS
Good thing.
working
Dur
you
maç
on.
başladı
This
amına
is the
koyayım.
ticket so far for Envy, working both sides of the map at once. And they're in the B site, looking to get the spike down. Starkso making a play. That's a headshot and a half from Starkso, but it's not enough.
3 ve
Envy
2.
will get that spike planted, but here comes a very fast response. The Cosmic Divide to shut it down. Do they go beyond it? They're stuck
For
behind
example,
it.
this
And
is
now
2
it's
versus
reset.
3 situation. Cinet, Acend. Maybe they gonna win, maybe they gonna lose. I don't know.
And that's the info that one has left.
You get it? I'm not saying no way Acend gonna win. This is Nazar strike.
For a Nebula to come back up.
This is so dangerous.
But good position. This should be nigh on impossible for Ascend.
Tabii.
No utility, Dan. Just a heal on CNED. That's not going to help them get out of hookah.
Envy are not giving them anything easy here. And they just, I don't think that this can't.
Anladı bence o.
There's just no way, as you say, they get in reasonably. Envy have forced them back. Envy have
Bunu da anlarsın ya.
10 to 10.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What a
Okay,
round
there is no way BBL will win
Great
champions.
combination of abilities right there into hookah to catch Zeke. The Nova Pulse is really what got him there.
Inso.
Great Nova Pulse coming in from Marved. Wow, FNS lurking up short. Combination, you know, he also had help from Crashies because CNED's rotating into U-Haul in that scenario. He's pinged. He's pinged. And FNS knows that.
Yinsu ters psikoloji yapmaya çalışıyor ya. Yinsu, is that reverse Nazar?
Really taking the utility out of Ascend's hands and making them take these fights.
And they're in a pretty
I
good
did
spot
the
now.
anti-Nazar. I had BBL. No, Yinsu, no.
Oh, aggressive wall there from CNED. There's a lot of fire though onto that wall to break.
They know he's stuck over here, Dan. They know he's stuck.
Trying to suck him in with that gravity well. They're trying to finish him off with the utility.
Abi hayır
Now
ya.
they have to make sure they don't over.
Daha Türkiye'den çıkamıyoruz amına koyayım. Champions Nazar'ı yaptı ya.
I like this though, Sean. They're not over focusing on CNED here. The Zekas go out as well, but they're not going to do too much at this early point.
Yes, reverse Nazar.
But they already knew that most players were towards A.
Okay, you got this.
Info through the TP there, down to short B, looking for the rotation. It hasn't
Yay
come
heard
just yet.
that. Yay heard that.
Want
Dan.
to
So look,
default.
they're going into the Trailblazer. That cleared TP, cleared by Market. They are hitting perfect timing here. The enemy players are grouping up.
Nazar emojisi bulmuş. Sen ne ara buldun? Nazar emojisini ya.
This A site. Bone Cold's ahead
Not
of his
today
smoke,
more.
and if he falls,
Yinsu
it's over.
Collins. He's trying to say that you jinx it basic. Ya ben açıkladım zaten amına koyayım. Amca. Ben açıkladım zaten amca. Al excusing for this. Anladı. Anladı amına koyayım. Bu kıza öğretilen bütün Türkçeyi ben öğrettim lan amca. Ah sizler amına koyayım. Hepiniz Oxford mezunu İngilizce. Yarrak. Burki FPS Series subscribe olmuş. Hoş geldin abi. Çok teşekkürler. Çok sağ ol.
Once again, the focus might be on him. He falls back though. He's trying to add some distraction.
Küfür öğretmedik abi. Küfür öğretmiyoruz. Küfür öğretmiyoruz.
Three players. Can he find a way here? There's going to be the first one. Turns around.
Ay büyük timing yedi. Okay, nice, nice, nice. 11-10.
Envy give up their first for a while.
Yeah, this is the first sign of Ascend stopping the bleeding, right? The first time where something goes their way in the late round. They win the 3-on-3. All the fights go in their favor. They get the timing on Mar for the last one.
Yinsu, do you like my English?
Just can Ascend string together something.
Can you say something about my English?
So unfortunate for Envy. They spread themselves quite thin on the.
You understand everything, right? Tütü maşallah. Did I do it right? Yes, yes.
Oh, Dan.
Right.
This is so different
Tütü
from
maşallah.
Envy. They are going all
Tütü
out
means
A.
poo
Victor
poo
solo
poo.
shower, 4 short A.
He's spitting.
They're going straight into
You know?
the utility.
It's up to Ye to try to break this one. He goes straight for Cena, denies the wall, looking for more. Is Keyless though to take him down. The trades come through for both sides as Envy are trying to work on this.
Kanka your English en güzel. Tabii.
And he's gonna have it from showers, but it's limited.
Tabii kanka.
They're spread out. There goes the Viper's pit though. That's
kuleli.
gonna help, but it will also
Ne?
provide
Sulu
position
kuleliyiz.
Zeke over the top. And now it's Crashies, or rather FNS.
Tütütü blok nazar.
Crashy's got to kill in the flank.
Tabii.
The timing stage, he's got the first one, where's the second one? Dropping the snake
Ha,
bite, he wants to
siktir, zehri
provide the
attı.
delay.
Zeke nerede lan?
Where's Crashies? Where is Crashies?
Crashies nerede bunun? Ha.
Yeah, Crashies has the advantage, he has the advantage!
Eyvah,
And he's
eyvah,
gonna
eyvah,
take it
eyvah.
down for Envy. If FNS doesn't get the kill to get the Viper's pit, Envy are screwed there. That was so close.
That's actually insane, Dan.
Eyvah.
I cannot believe it. Envy is they're playing the clutches to a T. They're playing them perfectly. Crashies gets the kill.
Sulu kuleliyi
He
izliyor,
knows he's on a
koptum ya.
2-on-2. So both of these Ascend players think he's short.
Özel. Merhaba Fet, sana
He
özel
ran
nasıl
all
ulaşayım?
the way
Durum
back
biraz
to
şu an
showers with
akıl olarak
FNS
şu an
solo inside.
olarak her türlü
That is
desteği
such a
yani.
heads up play from Crashies.
Yeah,
Abi bana
FNS
özelden-
dropping the snake bite too, bought time for Crashies to lurk.
Yani-
Dan, we're at 11-11 full
Ulaşamaz.
buy on both teams.
Sarakamaze
Ults in
39.
play.
ayın kutlu olsun.
And
Çok
Envy's
teşekkürler.
very
Instagram'dan
fast
yaz.
up 1v.
Mail at.
The classic, the Hunter's Fury being sent forward there. Yeah, looking to find the opening, but the wall goes up, the molly goes up. How do they break this? How do they go through? Do they reset after this? Sanso trying to get the flashes. They're all by the TP. They've got no info towards the A side of the
Dan,
map.
Ascend is panicking.
Chat, bir
They're
yoğunlaşalım.
throwing all of their
Bir
utility.
yoğunlaşalım. Bir Cine'de bir enerji.
Burning everything.
Acen'de bir enerji verelim. Bir
Now
yoğunlaşalım.
Envy has slowed down.
Bir fokusumuzu verelim. Maça verelim.
There's 4 players in this
Yoğunlaşın
fight.
be.
And we have just gone quiet. They've
Peeled
cut
off.
noise. So
Yeah.
at this point, Ascend have to worry about the
Ben şu an
pushback into
yoğunum.
the Viper's pit. And Crashies doesn't have a drone though.
Previously, Envy tested this pit.
Abi evrene yollayın. Önce evrene. Önce evrene sonra Berlin'e.
Zeke had rotated to B, but he had been peeled back to A.
40 seconds. And info play from Hookah. There is a player waiting for them. FNS is waiting for the fight against Bone Cold. He's going to win that one. That's a huge fight to
And
win.
Zeke is peeled off of A, Dan. He's debating.
Ezer
leaving
Göksel
Heaven
21. ayın
right
kutlu olsun.
now.
Hoş geldin
This is
canım.
a big
Bonkolt
rotation.
ölmüş
He's still
ya.
there, though.
Going down to the last second. Zeke pulls
At
out
lan.
the showstopper, sends it blind. It
Kötü
misses.
ulti.
It
Kiles
whiffs.
helal ol.
Kiles
Helal lan
up.
sana.
And oh, the spray coming through from Zeke as well, slowing things down.
Burada,
making
burada,
it
burada,
difficult.
burada.
Keyless
Nice.
with the advantage at U-Haul. 2
Pilot.
versus 3 for Envy.
Geldi.
10 seconds.
Cine'de
They have
bekle.
to
Cine
block the
Heaven
spot.
oyna oğlum.
Crashies can't come off of this. He's
TP
gotta
çıkıyor.
have it held
9
by
saniye.
Ye.
Eyvah.
Takes down one, the dash reset. How much
Cinet vur
more
onu.
can
Bir
they
tane
find?
daha.
It's up to Ye.
Nice.
And it's not enough.
Let's go.
Ascend pick up the round.
Bak bunu biz kazandırdık. Yoğunlaşarak kazandırdık.
It wouldn't be any other way. A 1v1, Dan. CNED coming out on top. Ascend sitting at map and series point.
Karizmanın öz evladı Wtcn. Hadi aç şunu da yiyin bir karizmanı gör.
They need every
Kesin
gun
tek attım ya. Bu ne amına koyayım.
What's left though, Sean, because Envy
Tabii.
a lot of their ults
Tabii.
to that initial dump of Util.
Altın kelebek.
I can only imagine when we go back into
Tabii.
this, they're gonna
Amına
be
koyayım ne
lacking.
güzel yapmışsın lan.
We'll find out shortly, but this was just so.
Bir ara ben
so
bile inandım
close.
amına koyayım.
Wait.
Abi.
You can see how much it means to them. This is such a close map of Valorant. Envy pushing Ascend to the brink, despite having such a terrible first half.
Yeah, with the operator, he needs a pick here. Can he find something from this early on? Envy. It's been such a grueling comeback. Can they force a third map? It's all on this one. No ults for either team.
Kazo.
Trailblazer goes through here for Stark, so he spots
Gördü,
two,
gördü, gördü.
at least.
Biliyor yerini onun.
Shots go forward, delaying. There's the play from
Nice lan. Kaç kaç kaç kaç kaç kaç kaç. Nice entry. Hadi oğlum.
Envy, they might just commit off of this, but it's so difficult.
Cino, dön
So
oğlum
much
sen de.
util still up.
Aynen öyle. Cino da dönüyor.
For Ascend. Oh, actually, CNED debated leaving, but he stayed at B, Dan.
Violet.
3 players remain all
Sub
on
giftin
the
için
right
çok
side of
teşekkür ederim.
site.
Çok sağ ol. Agar Vayne 14. ayın dostu. Ezer Göksel 21 aydır. Çok sağ ol canım.
Are they gonna go into Ye here in showers?
They're going to clear showers with the pop flash. How much can they find?
Ay.
Yeah, he picks up one.
Nice.
And Crashies gets
Güzel,
another.
güzel, olsun,
And
olsun.
that
Güzel
opens up
trade'ler. 3'e
shortly.
2,
The
3'e
push
2.
comes in from the rest of Envy.
Hani Cino dönüyordu, hani Cino dönüyordu ya.
Envy's chances, they're against 3, but they will get the post plant. They know one's in showers, and they know at least someone has to rotate from either short A or spawn.
Ultileri yok. Bombası var Zeke'in.
They know where the rest of Ascend are. They just have to
Zeke
hit
lambaya
the
bir bomba
shots,
atsa, şu lambayı önce öldürseler.
pick their timings.
Aa bu adam
This is the first one. Victor, can he get the trade?
ne
He
öldü?
can.
Zeke hadi
One
oyna be
versus one.
baba.
Victor,
Nice.
but it's Zeke
Let's
who
go.
pulls it out of the bag, and Ascend get the defuse, and they've made their way straight to the
GG,
playoffs
GG,
in the top
GG,
seed of their
GG,
group.
GG.
And they've sent the NA Hope into one more chance and possible elimination.
Yes, indeed, Dan. And boy, these boys deserve it. Wow, Zeke, the last kill of the game. He's been such a big performer for this Ascend team throughout this entire event so far. Top fragging this map right here. 3 first bloods. The performance from Ye wasn't enough. We said
Ve bu sonuçla beraber
they couldn't get across the
Acend,
finish line. That defense
ya Acend niye oynadı lan?
and Ascend
Dur bakayım, playoff mu oynadı? Yo, playoff oynamadı.
They look
Grup
unbeatable.
maçını oynadı.
Yes,
Tabii.
maybe very
Acend
importantly,
qualify
they
oldu
protect their
playoff'lara.
insane win streak on Bind, and also I don't know if anyone's going to want to touch them on this map. I feel like that's got to be an instant veto for like every other team in the tournament, because
Abi,
their Bind is
Nazar
really
works,
insane,
Nazar
and
works,
Envy
Insu.
did such a good job to challenge them, and it was the
Niye
resiliency,
kulübeden
I think,
oynuyorlar
from
abi
Envy, the
turnuvayı?
mental
Çünkü
that we saw from them,
Envy'deki
to
bir
come
oyuncu
back
Covid olduğu
and
için
to
o yüzden
there,
o otel odasından oynadı. Diğerleri de çadırdan oynadı.
on Ascend.
Yeah, I would have been very hopeless for NA without seeing
Alo.
that comeback, right?
Alo.
I would have
Alo.
had no faith in NA
Alo.
to make a deep
Alo.
run in this tournament, but this
Ses
map
geliyor.